Why are you so upset?
Because you're a phony.
I'm a phony?
You're a phony.
Oh, okay. Okay, walk away.
Oh, I ain't. I'm walking away because I said my
Oh,
piece.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
not walking away because I'm intimidated.
No, you're like 2 feet taller than me. You knocked me out.
I beat you in a rap battle.
I believe you.
Every year, the Flat Earth Society calls its members from all around the globe to attend the annual Flat Earth Global Convention. This year, it was in Vegas. Now, I thought about going this year, but since I got kicked out of the lobby when I went in 2019, I thought it might be a bit of a challenge to sneak in. My spycraft might not be up to par. Also, the organizer, Karen B., had this reaction when I phoned her open invite call-in show to have a polite chat. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So I'm not trying to troll. Okay. And I came in.
Line muted.
That's the guy who was.
Oh, they muted me. She's such a kidder. Tyler Oliveira went and asked to have his video covered. As you wish, Tyler. To prep for the meeting of the Flat Earth Society, Tyler used globe-based navigation to travel in his conveyance to meet Flat Earth Dave at his home in Connecticut. Dave took a break from hugging his Flat Earth pillow to spend some time telling his standard set of misinformation to Tyler. After the firestorm of nonsense from Flat Earth Dave, Tyler made this appeal.
I don't even know what to think anymore. Could NASA be behind the biggest cover-up in human history? And what are they hiding behind Antarctica? Scientists, hit me in the comments section because I don't know anymore.
I got you, Tyler. I'll cover a few of Dave's claims here.
We're not allowed to go beyond 60 degrees south. That pink line, the Antarctic Treaty doesn't allow anyone to independently explore beyond that.
The Antarctic Treaty states exactly the opposite. Article 2 says, freedom of scientific investigation in Antarctica and cooperation toward that end, as applied during the International Geophysical Year, shall continue, subject to the provisions of the present treaty. Dave lied.
What is that?
But just talking about gravity, so supposedly at the very, very perfect center, there's a molecule that says, I am the center, everything come to me.
And it's because it has higher mass or it's heavier?
I don't know, man, right? And neither do the scientists that claim it. They said there's not enough gravity to hold all of the solar system together.
No scientist has ever said there isn't enough gravity to hold the solar system together. Dave is so scientifically ignorant that it seems that he confused the gravity of the solar system with the rotational velocity of galaxies many light years away, which is impossible if the Earth is flat. Dave, leave the science to those that understand it. Gravity has been experimentally verified for centuries.
We can watch a ship go over the horizon, and it looks like it disappears. Yeah. But in reality, we can zoom back in and bring those ships back into view after they completely appeared to disappear.
The curve of the Earth obstructs things like large ships bottom up as they get farther away. But Dave claims that camera zoom will bring things back once they've gone over the horizon. Well, this has never happened. Here's a video using a P1000, the flat earther camera of choice. The camera is zooming in on a ship that is partially obstructed. Zoom did not unobstruct it at all. Dave likes to deceive people by showing them small boats, then zooming out, claiming that they are going over the horizon when they are just too small to see. Dave lied.
Why is it that I can go out at night, take a picture of the stars, and then every year on the same night forever, I can go out and take this exact same pictures and none of the stars have changed?
The current position of Polaris is 0.7 degrees from the north celestial pole. In 1572, Tycho Brahe measured Polaris to be over 3 degrees from the north celestial pole. Star positions change. Dave lied.
You know who is in charge of all international flights? NASA.
The International Civil Aviation Organization, founded in 1947, is the closest there is to a global organization that manages international flights. However, in most instances, different regions and countries independently manage their own airspace without the ICAO's direct involvement, like the Directorate General of Civil Aviation in France or the Civil Aviation Administration of China. NASA, founded 11 years after the ICAO, has nothing to do with international air travel. Dave lied.
Not a commercial plane has flown over Antarctica?
No, none, ever.
Whoa,
And now
why?
Here is flight QF-14. It flew over Antarctica. Oh, but hold on. There's Mr. Beast, and that's a plane flying over Antarctica. Dave lied.
Who's directing the airlines to construct these flight pathways? Do you think?
NASA. So here's the thing. NASA isn't a space agency. NASA is the World Intelligence Agency. Everyone reports to them. FBI, CIA? KGB, CCP.
May I ask you a personal question?
I don't know.
Have you ever been tested for idiocy?
The KGB? Dave really lost it here. Why would he make such a stupid claim? Only the most gullible and uncritical thinkers would ever accept the ridiculous claim that the Russian KGB reports to NASA. Dave lied.
Here's a 1978 picture and a 2017 picture, right? But what's wrong with that picture? All the clouds are the same. So from 1978 to 2017, the clouds never changed? Identical.
Of course the clouds are identical. That's the same picture, but it's not from 1978 or 2017. It's from 2002, and it's labeled as a visualization. NASA took hundreds of photos from orbiting satellites and stitched them together similar to how your phone can take a panorama. NASA did not lie. They made it clear that it's not a single frame photo. Flat earthers lie when they suggest it was passed off as a photo. Then, flat earthers double down when they claim it's from 1978 and 2017. Hey, Flat Earth Dave, I'll give you $10,000 for the URL to NASA's website claiming either of those photos are from 1978 or 2017. You see, I've caught Dave lying about NASA before when he claimed this.
From NASA's website. This is from their website. This from NASA's website. From NASA. From their website. NASA's website. From NASA's website. NASA's website. From NASA's website.
That's actually the Burren in Ireland. That photo is on the Geology of Ireland Wikipedia page. In 2012, a NASA denier, just like Flat Earth Dave, created that fake in a video. The video is still on YouTube. Several weeks ago, I offered Dave $10,000 for the URL to NASA's website for this one too, but he hasn't provided it, proving that Dave lied.
Taiwan to Los Angeles. They had an emergency right about here. Well, where would you land? Well, you could go to Hawaii. I might as well go to Los Angeles. Instead, they went all the way to Alaska. Okay?
Dave's diagram does not show the actual route used by the globe. This is the actual route used by the globe. The route is closer to Anchorage, Alaska than Hawaii. Dave brings up a few more flights. They are all similarly wrong. Dave lied. And it looks like Dave skipped talking about the nonstop flights strictly in the southern hemisphere that are impossible on his dirt pizza map, like Santiago to Sydney or Sydney to Johannesburg. Why is that, Dave? Then Dave gets to his biggest scam.
I'm a scammer. I offer 3 Bitcoins for 1 globe proof.
Ooh, 3 Bitcoin. You can buy a lot of flat earth pizzas with that. How does Dave objectively evaluate an entry? He never clearly states what he will accept. Will he just reject everything he doesn't like? There are no written rules, no clear objectively measurable criteria, no option for independent judging, and there is no money in escrow. Hey, Tyler, did Dave mention that several people have already answered his challenge? I have some of them listed on my website at mctoon.net. Or did Dave leave out this little detail? This is a fake challenge. Fake challenges are so common amongst flat earthers that it is the second law of FLIRF. At the end of Dave's session, he convinces Tyler to go to the Flat Earth Global Convention in Las Vegas. And in the spirit of Logan Paul, Tyler flexed his spycraft, cleverly disguising himself as a flat earther with this sweet flat earth shirt. Nobody will ever suspect him.
With fellow flat earthers everywhere around me, I entered the convention to see if they could answer the questions Flat Earth Dave had left me with.
We made it.
You're here.
How you doing? Dave!
Thanks for coming, man.
I feel like I'm losing my sense of reality.
Just don't know it yet. Long live Flat Earth.
The first flat earth speaker is Mark Sargent, the guy that said this.
Just take a picture of it. Seriously, I'll quit Flat Earth. Just Send me a picture from an airplane where the curve is there.
I did exactly what Mark Sargent asked me to do. I sent him a video holding a straight edge to the photo. This is the unlisted video that I sent him months ago. Mark is the only other person on the globe that has the link to this video, and there are 0 views. Mark refused to even look. Mark lied. Oh, are you sensing a theme here? Tyler had some questions for Mark, but he had to wait because Jake Bird was first.
Thank you for confronting NASA, which everybody knows actually means not always telling truths. My question for you is, we all know for a fact that the Earth is flat, okay? Yeah. But is there a general consensus as to how thick it is? Because
No.
the reason being, like, say I'm digging a hole because I got to bury a few dogs.
Right.
Am I just dropping a garbage bag of dogs into outer space?
All right, Jake's done. Finally, Tyler's turn.
Okay, yeah, I have a question. First of all, I feel empowered to be here around all my flat Earth brethren and sisters right now, so thank you. And secondly, what I wanted to ask was, I have a girlfriend.
Hey, look, it's Flat Earth Karen. Hi, Karen.
I have a girlfriend, God bless her soul, who...
Boy, is she dead?
She's not dead. It's worse than that. She's a glober. How can I get my girlfriend to see the light?
It really depends on the circumstances. Does she have a master's degree in anything?
No.
Okay, does she have a bachelor's degree in something?
Yes.
Is it a physical science?
No.
She's got a shot.
Notice that Mark is excluding people that have the appropriate background to understand the science behind Flat Earth's claims. The target market for Flat Earth grifters are uneducated people. Flat Earthers want their audience dumb. Tyler shows his understanding of the social implications of being a Flat Earther in this line of questioning.
Let me ask you this. Is being a part of this community worth everything? Yes. All my friends hate me. My family thinks I'm a fool. My relationship's struggling.
Welcome to the club.
Flat Earth is often all-consuming. It destroys relationships with family and friends.
Several flat earthers came to me telling me stories of how they too had lost relationships due to their belief in the flat earth.
My 18-year marriage ended as a result. I was able to open my eyes to some of the research and really looked into it. And as I began to try to talk to my husband about it, it just didn't work. And I got to the point where I was insulted every day or made fun of every day.
I see. So he would question your intelligence?
Yes.
I see.
And I'm a highly intelligent person. Everything I believe is being questioned.
Sure.
Because once you're open to flat earth, everything else falls apart too. Don't listen to the sound bites. Look into it.
Okay. So was it worth it to break up with her?
It was me wanting to know the truth, and she thought it was like encompassing everything that I wanted to do.
I debate Flat Earthers every week live on YouTube. Several times, friends and relatives of my guests have contacted me after the debate to tell the stories of the broken relationships that resulted after someone fell in to the Flat Earth hoax. Divorces and uncomfortable Thanksgiving dinners are standard fare. It's very sad. But Jake Bird at the Flat Earth Convention is very funny.
They just want, once you go down the rabbit hole, you just know. I mean,
Exactly.
You can tell these people.
You know. When you know. Can I blow your mind for a second?
Yeah.
This is how I found out. Okay, my mom's sex friend, Randall, was over, and I was playing with his record collection. He knocked me right in the mini fridge, but when I came up, I was holding one of the records. The shape of the record? Flat. Guess what record it was?
I know.
Who was the biggest band of 1971? Earth, Wind, and Fire. And what was Earth, Wind, and Fire's album cover? Look at this. A pyramid. The symbol of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
And who's the drummer for Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Don't know.
John Paris. And what group is from Paris? The Templars. And when did the Pope kill them? Friday the 13th. And who's the bad guy in Friday the 13th?
Jason?
Freddy Krueger.
Or Freddy Krueger.
And who played Freddy Krueger? Robert Englund. And what do you call an apartment in England?
No idea.
A flat. And who lives in an apartment in England? What Satanist? Harry Potter. And what month did Harry Potter go to school to become a professional Satanist?
That's beyond me.
September. And what band had their biggest hit with the song called September? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And where's my mom's sex friend Randall now?
No idea.
I think in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
flat earthers.
What is the biggest thing that could convince the average person to believe in a flat Earth?
The gravity thing,
What do you mean?
that it's just it's a theory.
For flat earthers to make sense of gravity, they would need a different model to explain it. If they could sell me on that, I would become a full believer.
Dave points to you as one of the biggest brains in this community.
This biggest brain in the community is Austin Whitsitt. He said this.
And in fact, NASA admits they can't predict eclipses with the heliocentric model yet.
NASA uses VSOP 87 and ELP 2000 to predict the eclipses. These are models that track the positions of the Earth, Sun, Moon, and planets in the solar system. Why would Austin make such a ridiculous claim? Anyone can just go to NASA's website to verify that Austin lied. There's that pattern again. Let's see if Austin can explain the replacement for gravity.
There's a downward electric bias that sets the direction.
Wait, what?
And then there's a positive electric gradient as you increase, and then it goes down to equalize. It sets the up and down. There's a downward electric gradient, so that gives you downward pressure.
Turn that into layman's
The
terms.
higher you go, the more positive charge there is in the air.
Why?
Because that's the way that the world works, man.
In a positive electrical gradient, anything with a negative charge will accelerate toward the positive end of the field. That would be up, according to Austin. You can rub a balloon on a cat to give the balloon a negative electrical charge, then touch that balloon to any object, and that object will then have a negative charge as well. According to Austin, that object must accelerate upward through the positive electrical gradient. This is easy to test, but it doesn't work. Austin references Richard Feynman's lectures on physics for his source of this information on the electrostatic field in the air. But Austin neglected to read the first paragraph of the first chapter on electromagnetism in Feynman's lectures. Referencing positive and negative charges, it says, "Unlike kinds attract." I'm working on a more extensive test of Austin's claims. It involves a custom circuit board, some soldering, and hopefully I won't electrocute anything. Subscribe to see that when it comes out. One of the biggest brains in the community got it terribly wrong, and not one of the self-described truthers in Flat Earth checked his claim. Feynman's lectures are published online for anyone to freely read. But as we learned from Mark Sargent, if you are educated in the physical sciences, you are too smart for Flat Earth. While Tyler is talking with Austin, Angry Ian shows up. I love Angry Ian. He's mad that someone would question the magical flying dirt pizza.
You came here for one reason.
What was that?
To not learn nothing.
I'm learning. What are you talking about?
Did you learn anything?
Wait, what if I didn't?
That means that you're here for an agenda.
Listen, bro, concentrate.
Yeah, okay, sorry. He's distracted, yeah.
Just concentrate, all right?
The more questions I asked, the less the flat Earth made sense. I realized flat Earth was the tip of the iceberg with a blatant rejection of critical thinking at the bottom. These people were the select few in on the world's largest secret, while everyone else was a fool.
This is perfectly said, Tyler. They think that they have secret knowledge and that they are the only truly enlightened ones. This is Dunning-Kruger on display. You would think that at a conference of the truly enlightened, the Flat Earth intelligentsia would share their newest scientific breakthroughs about Flat Earth. The Flat Earth cartographers would present the improvements to the Flat Earth map. The Flat Earth celestial navigators would teach sessions on how to do celestial navigation using Flat Earth. The Flat Earth seismologist would tell Jake Bird how thick the Flat Earth is.
Am I just dropping a garbage bag of dogs into outer space?
But none of this happens. This is because there are no Flat Earth cartographers, navigators, or seismologists. The people in those fields are excluded from being Flat Earthers by decree of Mark Sargent himself.
Okay, just you have a bachelor's degree in something.
Yes.
Is it physical science?
No.
She's got a shot.
The Flat Earth Conference is just an echo chamber where they pat themselves on the back for being so woke and kick out any dissenting voices.
I can tell you're up to something.
Me? We're trying to learn the truth.
Yeah, I bet. You're real genuine. You look like if Date was a person.
Oh, thank you.
That's what you look like.
Thank you. Why are you so upset?
Because you're a phony.
I'm a phony?
You're a phony.
Oh, okay. Okay, walk away.
Why that?
Oh, I ain't I'm walking away because I said
Oh,
peace.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
walking away because I'm intimidated.
Oh, you're like 2 feet taller than me. You knocked me out.
I'll beat you in a rap battle.
I believe you. Interesting.
Any other questions? Raise your hand.
I got a question. Okay, so I just want to say great presentation, by the way. Thank you. And secondly, I came here initially as a flat earther, but after talking to all of you, more particularly the ginger, who said I looked like if date was a person, I want to give him a shout out. I've come to conclude that the earth is a sphere, and I will give anyone $1,000 right now outside if you can prove me wrong. Yeah, yeah. Go home. $1,000.
Engage echo chamber.
Yeah, $1,000. I'll walk home on the flat earth.
You're trolling.
I'm not trolling.
What are you doing here? What the hell?
Hey, it's Flat Earth Karen again. Hey, Karen.
What are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here?
There's a mountain of evidence.
Yeah, let's hear it.
If you don't see it, you're blind. Not everybody's got the mental capacity to really see it.
Dude, you're not the guy to be talking about mental capacity.
I was gonna let you pass, but that was kind of a crazy move you did in there to get some good footage in your video. Are you gonna end with where they can find more information, or are you gonna leave that?
All right, tell the viewers.
If you want more information, go to flatearthdave.com. Don't believe anything that you heard in this video from him or from me or from anybody else. Go verify it yourself.
In the closing seconds of Tyler's video, we return again to Flat Earth Dave, where he says to do your own research. And where does Dave suggest you do your own research? On Dave's website, of course. Where should you actually do your own research? You should learn physics, study how people measure the shape of the Earth, and investigate actual measurements. You should do the opposite of what the flat earthers want you to do. Get educated. Certainly, you would never do your own research on a flat earther's website or by watching flat earthers' videos. That's the opposite of doing your own research. By saying this, Dave sifts out the critical thinkers and zeroes in on the easily manipulated. If someone is suggestible enough to imagine that going to Flat Earth Dave's website is doing your own research, they will fall for the hoax. Remember the target market for flat earthers.
Okay, just you have a bachelor's degree in something.
Yes.
Is it a physical science?
No.
She's got a shot.
The target market is uneducated people that lack the background to actually do their own research. Well, thank you, Tyler, for investigating the convention in my stead. I regularly cover Flat Earth in an irreverent way and sneak in some science education in the process. Please consider subscribing to join me on this ride.
I'm the scammer trying to sell an app. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm giving you all this bullshit.